Hello guys, people have been asking me about live betting and how good it is and stuff. So guys, I will answer those questions. This is it. I decided to log in on my sporting betting account so that I can show you very clear. This is live betting, guys. You can bet on soccer, tennis, any sport. The only difference is that this one you can bet while the matches are progressing. That's the only difference. So of course that has advantage, because I mean you'll have an advantage now of, look, you have to see first which team is performing better and then bet on that team. And you still have your options, the normal options that you have on, like, that you have before the game. You still have those options, but the only difference now is that you have those options while the matches are progressing. Look, for instance, the overs, over 1.5 and so on and so on. Look at the match of Czech Republic versus Scotland. Look at over 1.5, 2.35. You've never seen over 1.5 odds being that high. It's because this match is progressing and it seems like there's no goal. So that's the odd. That's why the odds are so high. You understand what I mean? For instance, look at Poland there in Netherlands. Poland just scored there. You see? And look at there, there's no bet there. They are updating the odds now. So that's what happens with live betting. As another team gets stronger, you know what I mean? They keep on updating the odds. As you can see, those green and red arrows, they are going up and down. You know, that's the advantage with live betting. You understand what I mean? So yeah, that's the advantage with live betting. Let's go back to, okay, full. Yeah, let's go back to full time. See, look at this now. Poland versus Netherlands to win. You see, like, they keep on updating the odds. So that's the only difference, and that's the only advantage, that you can actually bet on higher odds now, if you get my point. You understand? Because you can see a high scoring match that, this team will have goals by the look of the performance and stuff. You can even watch this match live if you want to. For instance, you can go to Sweden and watch these matches, like, as in live, if you want to. Of course, if you have data, you can watch these matches live as it happens. You know what I mean? And see the real performance of the guys. And you're like, okay, no, you mean, if you get a point. But let's go back now. So my point is, you can bet on live matches, guys. It's good. It's a good option. But now, don't lose the information that I gave you before. That, look, when you bet safe. That's the first thing. You bet safe. How do you bet safe? You always keep in mind the win or lose ratio. The win or lose ratio basically mean that if you place 100 rand, you can't place 100 rand and get 10 rand profit. That's 10%. Like, that's out. That's waste, guys. You are wasting money. At least you must get more than 50%. If you place 100 rand and you get 70 rand profit, that's better. If you get my point. You get my point. Yeah. So you have to keep that in mind. So the only way that I will advise you guys to do that is, look at this. When you get to live betting, always keep that in mind. Rather try try to go for one odd, like 100% profit. That's very safe still. This is what you do. We'll make a quick example. Look at, for instance, Poland versus Netherlands. Okay, let's just go to overs. Look at that match. I don't think that match there will be more than 4 goals there. I don't know. I will just say under. Just say you under. So at least even if they score a goal there, look at the odds. Look at the odds. They are decreasing. It means that these teams are not scoring, man, and the time is going up. The odds will keep on going down. So if you can say, for instance, that Sweden versus, okay, I will say under also. Just these two. Let me go to the bet. Let me see. Look at the odds. Just these two teams, and look at the odds. And then you place your 150 bucks. Look how much you're going to get. That's 388, guys. That means profit done for the day. So that's the good thing with live betting. And I mean, there's also an assurance, because these teams are actually playing, not necessarily an assurance, but of course, if you're watching and you know the performance of these teams, and you can also see the time, it's like 60 minutes. I mean, what are the chances that you will lose? That's the only difference, and that's the only advantage when it comes to these live matches. You understand what I mean? Because you get to see the performance of the team and you can choose the best option. You understand what I mean? And they also help you if you're not watching the team. They update the odds. You can see what's really happening on that match. You understand what I mean? So that's the only difference with live betting, guys. So I will advise you, if you want to bet on this, don't be greedy. keep the rules of betting, the top 10 rules of betting. I'm sure you all know of them. Firstly, it's safety, and always keep the win or lose ratio in mind when you're doing that. Always, those two rules are important. Bet safe, guys. Don't go for odds of 10, 20. You can do that on the weekend, because I mean, trust me, people are winning on this thing on the weekend because they just choose the obvious games. For instance, here, this is what they do. Let me just go back here. You see these odds. Look at Netherlands versus Portugal. Netherlands can win this game because I mean, it's almost, yeah, they can win it. So imagine if that was Liverpool and another weak team, EPL. Sweden versus Norway was Man City, and then another team, and let's say Man City was leading. So what people do is they choose the favorites. They choose the favorites. They choose all the favorites. I'm just picking randomly here. They choose the favorites and the teams that are leading. You understand what I mean? And when they see the time, okay, it's good now. They choose until the odds they get to, maybe they get to 10, something like this. You see the odds are 9, and then they place big monies. They place big monies, or rather place many obvious teams that are leading. Of course, let's say 20 of them that are leading, and it's obvious teams. And then the odds will go higher. Maybe the odds will go to 50, and then they place a 10 rand. They make a quick 500 bucks. The good thing is you can always cash out. You understand? That's another good thing about this, is that you can always cash out and take profits. If you place the 10 rand, when you see you've made 100, you just take that 100 bucks. You're in. You've made profit for the day. You're done. So that's the only difference, guys. This thing is not rocket science. But live betting, it's a good thing, guys. If you want to join in, it's a good option. I've actually tried to put my bet with that 20 rand that I've loaded here. You can see that I've made my own bets also. See, this is my current bet that is ongoing. You see, these are the bets that I've made just earlier. You see, I've made my bets there, 7 rand, 5 rand with my 20 rand, and I've made some profits. So yeah, guys, if you want to go with live betting, just keep the rules and be disciplined, please.